Welcome back to Marketing Champions here in Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpuff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with marketing experts from around the country. Today, we're in New York with Steve Brauntuch of Misfits Gaming Group. And Steve, welcome to our conversation today.
Thanks, Howard. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. Excited to learn a lot more about the things you're doing. But let's start with how you got started in the marketing industry.
Well, I went to grad school for journalism, so I went kind of backwards on this. But I worked in TV production for a few years and then got into digital advertising agencies for about 10 years, working across every different industry you could possibly imagine. And I decided about 5 years ago I wanted to go in house. And there was an opportunity at Activision Blizzard, and they were looking for someone to come work on the marketing team over there for their new esports leagues they were launching. And it kind of sat in the middle of gaming and entertainment and sports and media and a lot of my interest areas. So I kind of fell into that opportunity, and here we are a little over 5 years later, and I'm still here.
Well, it is a very interesting blend with the digital marketing and the ways that e-gaming and esports and how people absorb that type of information. So tell us about what you're doing on a day-to-day basis and how that interacts with the people who are participating and viewing.
So Misfits Gaming Group is an organization that started out as an esports company exclusively. We had teams that played in Call of Duty League and Overwatch League and League of Legends. We're in the middle of transitioning into a gaming and entertainment lifestyle company and focusing a lot more on content creation through the gaming lens. We have creators who play Minecraft, who play different games that they involve themselves in, and we're here to kind of empower them and give them the spotlight and kind of shine a light on them so that they have the support and infrastructure of a full organization behind them as they engage and entertain audiences around the world.
It really is an interactive space. I know in my house, Minecraft and a lot of other games are in the forefront, and there really is a lot of interaction aside from the individuals playing that game with others in the space. And with the things that you know from your digital marketing background and the things you're implementing, what are the best ways that you're driving, I guess, traffic and interaction to your site, your organization for people to participate in?
Yeah, for this audience, it's really about immediate relevance and disruption. They scroll, they're on a bunch of different channels every day. They need something that is worth their while to engage with. So for us, it's on us to stand out in a meaningful way and break through the clutter. We do that through the kind of content we put out, through the kind of posts we make on our social channels, through the talent that we work with and feature. And we try and learn and optimize based on the content that we put out there on an ongoing basis, what works for our audience, what doesn't work for our audience, and really try and make it a two-way street and try and serve them the kind of content they're seeking. It has to be hyper relevant. It has to be topical. It has to be disruptive for them in a positive way. And the value exchange has to be there. They have to look at it and say, this is funny, this is entertaining, this is shareable. I want to talk to my friends about it. I want to tell everyone about it. If it hits them at the right spot, they will engage with it. And it's on us to provide them with that on an ongoing basis. And that's how we try and stand out and reach the audience.
Now, everything evolves within each. When these new gaming consoles come out, the technology gets bigger and better and brighter. Where are things going? What's the next step that people are going to experience over the next couple of years?
I mean, I think if I had a crystal ball, I'd be making a lot more money. No, I think the way this is headed is socialized gaming in full. Most games now are really about social experiences with friends. And so maybe that's in the metaverse, maybe that's in cloud gaming. I don't know that there's a single platform that everyone is gravitating toward that is definitively going to win in the next few years. But the idea of gaming and socializing being united is clearly where this is headed. So the ability for more people to play and socialize with their friends while playing, that's the Fortnite model, that's the Warzone model, that's where gaming is headed. It's less about individual players on individual systems and more about the socialization of gaming and the lifestyle around it.
Well, you definitely have a lot of exciting things coming up in the future, just with where gaming is now and all that interactivity and all the really amazing things that your company is doing and expanding with. So, Steve, we thank you so much for joining us and really sharing all this information with our audience today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you all for joining us as well. The gaming world is incredible. There's so much interaction. There's so much unbelievable graphic. It's not like you're grabbing the cartridge and blowing into it and getting some really basic interactivity with your console. This really is a way that people interact globally at times within each game. So there's a lot more information to check out about Misfits Gaming Group here on Daily Ad Read, so please check that out. But go and have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.